Hi friends, today we will see the difference between Kubernetes and Azure CNI. So both Kubernetes and Azure CNI is a platform as service in Azure. So when we will see when we have to use Azure Kubernetes and when Azure CNI. Okay. So when you want to use Linux pods, you can go with Azure Kubernetes, and when you want to use Windows pods, you go with Azure CNI. The number of pods supported in Azure Kubernetes is 110. If you want more number of pods, then you can go to Azure CNI as the number of pods is 250 over there. Okay. Uh, to access the pods in Kubernetes, you need Azure Load Balancer. The pods are having internal IPs and you can't directly access it. You have to access through Azure Load Balancer and Kubernetes services. Uh, in Azure CNI, each pod gets IP from the subnet, so you can directly access the pods. You don't need any load balancer services. The Kubernetes use less IPs from the subnet because the pods or doesn't get the IP from the subnet. They have their own internal IP and it is not exposed. Whereas in Azure CNI, the each pod gets IP, so it uses more number of IPs. So these are the key differences, and based on this, you can decide whether you want to go with Azure Kubernetes or Azure CNI. Okay. I hope this has been useful for you, and thank you for watching.